Hi and welcome to another grumpy video. Because I've viewed a lot of TV licence related articles, imagine that, I get suggestions on my news homepage of articles and blogs related to all things licensing BBC TV El Capita, and the other day was no exception to this, except this article was so bizarre I thought it was worth going into a little, and as I dug into it I found a few more in the process. I'm going to link a couple of them below, but this morning I found a similar article popping up on my newsfeed, this time by the Daily Mail, or Fail as some people like to call it, which said the same thing but without actually mentioning the common reasons in full. I think they only gave two of them. I'm not sure if I'm alone here, but I really hate it when articles do this. If you mention a list of however many things, why would you then not go on to list them all in full? That seems very strange to me. So for that reason, I've used a couple of links to articles that did use the full list. Interestingly, they did feature different excuses. I've written these reasons out on a scrap of paper to make it easier because this is a high budget streamlined organisation. Not. Anyway, these are a couple of the top 10 list excuses. So we've got number 1. Sorry, I can't buy a licence because I'm giving CPR to my goldfish. My tag interferes with the TV signal. No, that was number 2. Number 3. I don't watch the BBC as the theme tune to EastEnders played out in the background. Number 4. I'll pay it next year when the Rangers are back in the Premier League. Number 5. I have a smart TV and it's that smart it can work without a licence. Number 6. I don't need a TV licence because when we divorced and a court gave her half of everything, I got the TV and she got the licence. Go find her. That's inventive. Number 7. I am exempt from paying the TV licence because I am Prince Harry's girlfriend. Aren't we all? Number 8. I am not paying for my licence now that the BBC are showing porn. Gary Lineker in the nude on Match of the Day. Disgusting. Did that really happen? I'm going to Google that later because obviously I didn't see that. I just want to find out if it's true. Not because I want to see him in some sort of porn remake. Honestly. Number 9. It's not a TV, it's an LCD fire. And number 10. I only have one leg, I shouldn't have to pay. So I don't know whether these are actually real excuses that real people gave or it's just stuff that they made up. Who knows? So another list from another article was number 1. A pigeon fell down the chimney and broke the aerial, so I have bad reception. Number 2. My 11-year-old son must have bought the TV during the night. It wasn't there when I went to bed. Number 3. My payment card's been stuck in the washing machine, so I can't pay. Number 4. I've not paid due to my shop only accepting £5 and £10 notes and I haven't got any of those, just 50s. Number 5. I've not been making payments as a baby magpie flew into my house and I had to stay in and feed it until it was okay. Well, that's fine if they actually showed the licence enforcer, the baby magpie. I'm sure it would have still been there since they've not been out since. Number 6. I only use the TV to keep the horses company and one of them is blind, so I should only have to pay half if I have to pay at all. These people have horses in their house. Really? Number 7. I can't get the TV out of the box. Can you help me? Number 8. My dog that watches it when I'm stuck at work to help keep him company, not me. Number 9. My mum told me to tell you she's not in. That's a classic one, that is. We use that for everything. Number 10. I've not bought a licence as I dreamt I didn't have to and the saying is you've got to follow your dreams. So those were apparently the top excuses that TV licence evaders allegedly give. Of course I am using the word evader here because that's how they were referred to in the articles, which as usual work on the presumption of guilt. Very little mention of people who genuinely don't need to have a TV licence because of course those people don't really exist. At least not in the minds of the people who stand to profit by convincing us all of that. So that's it for this video. As always, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I'm going to get back to my book now. Bye!
Today? No. Can I see your ID?
You've seen my ID, Mr. Bennett. And this is
I haven't seen your ID. You went to show me. You went to show me your ID.
Yeah, you've seen the ID, Mr. Bennett. It's 42 Shadoley Street. Okay.
Did you drive here in your own car today?
I did.
Are you insured for business?
It's a company car.
Is it a company car? That's okay. Do you mind if I write a number plate there?
Do you mind if I record you was on?
You can record me all you want. I'm just making sure you're abiding by the law.
Good for you.
Why are you covering your face? Sure, you work for a company. You work for BBC.
You got nothing better to do?
You're a public worker.
You got nothing better to do?
I've got loads of things to do today. But you rapped my door.
Yeah, I'm glad you admitted that.
You work for BBC. You did. You knocked my door. I'm taking away your right of access. Your implied right of access. Do not rap my door again.
That's okay.
Right?
But you know you will appear in court.
I'll appear in court. You don't even know my name, mate.
Mr. Bennett, you just confirmed it.
Mr. Bennett, you don't know how to spell it.
Go from our spell, Mr. Bennett.
Can you spell Mr. Bennett? There's loads of Mr. Bennetts in Belfast.
That's okay, Mr. Bennett.
Did you drive your own car here today?
Mr. Bennett, when you go back to your house and before Thursday,
When I go back to my house, what? Sorry? Did you issue me with a threat? Tell me to go back to my house or something?
I told you to go back to your house.
Why? What are you going to do? If it don't? Did you drive your car here today? Did you drive your own car here today? Is it insured for business purpose?
Company car, what part of that
It's a
company
company car. That's okay then. I'm going to write your number plate down. And I want to know from BBC whether you're insured to do business in it. I'm going to phone your insurance company then. I'm going to do a tax check on it now to make sure you're taxed and MOT'd for the drive on the road.
You do that then.
You're just BBC scum. You came to my door looking for a woman.
You got nothing better to do?
I've got nothing better to do than warn people who you are.
Good for you.
You work for the BBC, you're a scumbag.
I don't work for the BBC.
You do work for, who do you work for then?
TV licensing.
TV licensing. Right, that's okay. You just prey on fucking pregnant women. You prey on women that live in the house. You came to my house looking for a woman. You work for BBC and you scam money off people. You just produce fake news and you come to my house looking for money. This is a public building, by the way. This is a public building, by the way. It's a public building in here. You can't get away from me in here. You came to my door looking for a woman. You came to my house looking for a single woman.
I can call the police.
You can call the police, that's okay. You came to my door looking for me. This signal's not going to cut off. This is a public building in here. What are you kicking me for?
I'm not kicking you.
You just kicked me.
You're not following me in here.
It's a public building. You followed me to my door. You came and knocked my door.
Would you please leave?
I'm not leaving. You drove a car to my house today to see me, and you won't even let me see what car you're driving. You're telling me you're insured for business purpose. He came and knocked my door. He came and knocked my door, and I'm recording him. It's a secure door.
Lift go, please.
No, he came and knocked my
can you
door.
let
He
the
works
lift
for
go?
BBC.
Can you
He
let
says
the
he
lift
has a
go?
right to phone the police, but he
Can you
won't.
let the lift go?
I'm not letting the lift go. Look, he's came to my door looking money off me.
Could you ask him to leave?
He works for a TV license, mate. He's a public officer, and this is a public building.
I need to go upstairs. Could you ask
You
him to
don't
step
need.
away?
You were at my door. You just knocked my
you
door.
step away from
I'm
the
putting you all over YouTube now, so everybody in
I'm
East
informing
Belfast
the
can.
police, okay?
You can phone the police then. You ring the police. I'll be waiting outside to make another video of who you are. I'll be showing everybody in East Belfast who you are.